In this video, we're going to talk about Crispr Therapeutics. You may have heard of this stock from Cathie Wood, the CEO of the ARK Innovation Funds. And if you are in the ARKK, the flagship fund, you own about 3.5% of Crispr Therapeutics. A quick look at the short float, right? Because a lot of people hate this stock. So it's shorted about 12.92% because they're non-believers. But I want to show you that because this stock can potentially have a short squeeze with these short sellers being forced to buy when the stock starts to run. But this is going to be a quick video. Let's talk about the stock and let's talk about what I say. To tell you the truth, I'm not really impressed with the technicals. So let's look. Let me show you what I'm looking at basically. So right now it's sitting at a critical level, man, a critical level of support. And I'm going to draw that line right here if I can. Come on. There we go. All right, so it's sitting at a critical level of support, and you can see how it's bounced a couple of times right here and right here. So the support level is holding. And this is actually a good time to buy. You actually know when to get out, right? When it breaks this level right here, it's time to bail and just wait. And right now, you know, the lows of this level is about 48.83. That one is, and this one is 48.23. How about this? Let's just call it a good $48. And if it breaks this level of support, the stock is going to go lower. I'm seeing the stock just in a downtrend, right? It's lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, light, and so forth. But here it's a little interesting because it has a potential to put in a higher low. You can see this high was a lower high from this high, and the next step would be a lower low, but it's trying to hold right here, right? It's trying to, this level is so important if this stock is going to run. I also see a little mini inverse head and shoulders that may form. It's a little early. I'm just kind of trying to give the bulls be optimistic for you guys and show you that, you know, if it could bounce here, we will have some kind of inverse head and shoulders for the potential to run, right? So there would be the neckline, you got the head and the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and so forth. Let's take a look at the weekly chart to see if we see anything better. And no, I don't. So let me go ahead and clear these drawings out, and let's see what we see. It's the same thing. You know, we have these highs that's just putting in lower highs and lower lows, and the stock is just really just in that steady downtrend. It did break its downtrend, but the stochastic, you know, is trying to roll over and go back to just selling, and there's no volume. I mean, no one is like interested in Crispr except for Cathie Wood. Not saying where this is gonna go or whatever. We're just talking about right now, right? So that's what we have on the weekly, right? So we have the downtrend. It did break, but you know, it's holding that level of support, and let's see what happens. If it breaks that what was that $40 level, we definitely have to be careful. Let me go back to the daily and draw that line, that $48 level, excuse me. If it breaks that $48 level, we're gonna go lower, and that hopefully we can bounce here, which is the backside of that trend line, and definitely we want to bounce by this low right here, right? We don't want to break that low because then I think we're gonna go a lot lower. And if we look at the monthly, we can sum it all up and just clear all these drawings out, and you can just see the stock is just in a downtrend. Nothing to get excited about. Look at the stochastic, it's just not even trying to come up to the upside, and you can see the volume is just dwindling. No volume here, and we got 8 more days in February, and this monthly candle that is, you know, it's still early, but that candle is not the greatest candle to form for the monthly. It's gonna show that it's gonna potentially head lower. You can see how the bears are winning that candle, right? The bears are winning. It's showing an inverse hammer, but it's still soon. We got, you know, 8 more days of this month, and let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more trading days. So hopefully Crispr can turn it around and hold. I mean, if we go back to the daily chart, if it can hold here and start to run, that is such good news, because this will be a higher low. And all we have to do is put in a higher high, which would go past this level right here. And then we have the potential to run, maybe be off to the races and maybe squeeze those shorts. So that's my quick thinking or quick take. Let's call it a quick take on Crispr Therapeutics. Not really excited. I've seen a lot of stocks, just looking at channels that just everything is popping. Volume is popping. Stochastic is popping. The chart is popping. Highs, new higher highs and higher lows. Trend line breaks. This one is just not doing it. It is breaking the trend line. And you know what? I feel doing it just because the stock market's it's basically just coming in with the tide or going out with the tide, however you want to look at it, of the general stock market. But when the stock market starts to get weaker, I think this will be just as weak. This will be weak. This will be a weak stock to follow. This is not a stretch. This one is going to go down. So there you have it. Is just my quick thoughts and real quick, and looking at the one of my favorite indicators, the weekly crossover of the moving averages, the 9 period and 20 period. It's just not happening yet. It's not happening. So just keep an eye on Crispr. Let's see if this support level holds, and let's see for sure if it can break this higher high, make a higher high by breaking this 59.08 level. All right. So thanks for watching. This is Dre Trades. Like, comment, subscribe. Put in the comments of stock you want me to talk about, and I'll do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Dre Trades, and I'm out.